These holes here don't look quite as bad as the last one. They are bad. And the problem with this case is you have something called real heavy offset here. And when you get real close, you can't get in here. Things are in the way. Be careful. Especially this one, you need to be right at the tip, and this one is when you can't be at the tip because it's junk. So you gotta be way in there like that to get in there. So it gets a little bit harder to do this case. They can't really hold very straight, remember? Let's see if we luck out.
Is the Hoodie or the chuck greater than the
What?
Is the Hoodie or the chuck greater than the plunger?
I don't understand that question.
Is this wider than this?
No. This down here is bigger than this, if that's what you mean. You mean trying to get down lower?
Yeah. I was thinking about using one of these.
You can, but then it gets real thick real quick.
Right.
So you lose your length. So you can get in here on some of this. The one up here is the one you can't really get to.
Mm-hmm.
This one you can kind of get to a little bit. Just like that. And that's why this time I'm holding the case instead of clamping it.
Mm-hmm.
So it digs around on when we do that. A little more dangerous, see? Fit in there. Can't force it in, it won't go. These are bouncing on a lot here too, because they're big holes. See the hole? It's over there somewhere. There it is. Let's see if she hits. See how it hits?
Mm-hmm.
Just can't do that one. See, this one I couldn't get to go in there because it's bigger diameter than this. I'm gonna go in. See, let's go back to that small one I had over here. The reject one I didn't want to use.
Mm-hmm.
You notice it has a lot longer tang on it.
Right.
That's why you can jig in there and cut down into it, because it will cut. It's almost like it was special made for this application.
Potentially.
Amazing how things work, man. About this one, will it work?
No.
You sure?
Unless you get it right down.
Right there? Still won't work? Probably won't work. Look at that, it almost works, and it doesn't. Need an inch longer, which I don't have. I'm sure they probably make them, but I don't have one. Alright, that's all the ones I can do. So this one here, what you gotta do is you gotta come in there with a cutter, and you just cut it in with a cutter to make it flat again right there. That's how you do it. You got one of those cutters?
No. Personally, no.
Brush out, lost it, couldn't find it?
Not part of my tool inventory.
No, you don't have it in your tool bucket. Was it in my tool bucket? So the first thing we have to do on this, we're going to have to make this a little bit more securely mounted than we've been using. By hand's not going to fly when you get an actual real cutter going. See, when we have the pilot going, we can cheat, but when the pilot's gone, we can't cheat no more. Okay, you gotta make sure you hold it square too. Does that look square?
Depends what you're going off.
More amount. That was 4 degrees off. Right? Appears to be securely mounted. In a workmanship manner. Squaring tool. Not quite big enough. How about that one? Looks a lot better. And these have the same problem too. This one might not be long enough. Definitely doesn't go high enough. I think we got the same problem with this. See, can't get in there all the way, see. Didn't work. What's that mean? We need a lot longer. We need length and less diameter. That is length, but ours diameter. So you need stuff like these ones here. There's a 3 fluter long. Or you can come in there with a fly cutter. Like that, a lot of overhang. You'll never hit that one, see? But that leaves a big circle. It doesn't look right. You want something small.
Do you have to send it home, or can you have this sitting?
Let's see, that doesn't work either. What's that?
Do you have to send it home? Do you have to have it sunk all the way in, or can you have it?
Yeah. See, the problem is we have the problem here. So the cutters even have to be the height of this. So you need a really long cutter. Or it's got to be a fly cutter. So we got this really long. That's not the right type. It's long enough. Yep, just makes it. But that will leave a crappy finish because it's only hitting a little titty. So these are all these little titty marks when you cut it. No good. We need something like that, real long. Or we use a fly cutter. So what else we got? Long. Not long enough. Yep, the ball. Look, all my long stuff's got balls on it. Ball. I see a recurring problem here. Usually I use a fly cutter, but before I ignore it, got to. What do we got over here? Drills and reamers. Must be up the other direction. If it ain't high, if it ain't low, it must be high. Nope, 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 nope. We can use one of these.
Perfect.
There we go. I knew I had something around here someplace. Look at that. That'll work. That's a new cutter. It's going to be in a new location. It's going to be the official panhead case cutting tool. That's why you have extra stuff in case you need it someday. 3/4 inch. Bingo. Have to be above the height. We are. Voila. Yep, not a problem, see? Problem solved. Okay, I have to center it up over here. I'm gonna make sure it's kind of semi-close to center. Yep. Shoot down this way and see it's on center. Faster now. That looks good. Okay, now I have to figure out what depth we need. What depth you want. Not that much. Close. How far in do you want to go?
Got that.
Maybe there. 0, 0. Okay, what other dimensions do we need? Height.
Yeah, height at the end.
That's 10. 15. There we go, we're hitting. We got 0 point. Cuts like butter. Must be a new cutter. So see how we're cutting right here?
Mm-hmm.
Now I can either leave a scallop like that or I can just go straight down. What do you prefer? I like going straight down.
Yeah.
I like going like we're
Scallop.
doing it. I like going like we're doing.
Okay.
Get a nice flat area. That way you don't have those little circle marks that are going to be left over. Okay, that was there. We'll go another 7 thou. So that was 7 thou. So you'll see I didn't clean the very back side over there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to give it another 5 thou. See right here? 5 thou more. And the other thing, I gotta look at my center dimension. It looks like we're a little bit more closer this way than the other way. So we'll cheat that way about 10 thou. Now it's starting to clean, but it's got a pretty bad hiccup in it. See, it still needs to go deeper. See that low spot there?
Just a touch.
So we can do 5 or 10. 10 would make a big cut. So we'll do 5. No comments about how I'm wasting time again. I get a lot of those comments. Oh, don't put your finger near that until it stops. Okay. I think I'm still too far this way. Where's the washer at? Looks like that.
Perfect.
Not really. Too far. So,
There's a lot more.
we have some more to do. Looks like we're pretty close over here. A little more on the other side over there, I think. It's hard to tell. Side to side's pretty close. I need to go a little deeper. So I need to go in about another 20 thou deeper. I need to go at least 5 thou deeper. And I can probably fudge the number back and forth about 10. So I can go in 10 that way, come over and come 10 out. Here's our 10. File further in, we'll turn this way, and back out. And it looks pretty good now. See how our washer fits down in the groove like it's supposed to. Got a nice flat surface, and we got a nice good washer area. Now, one advantage of going straight up is we have things called air cleaner brackets, carburetor brackets, or these carburetor support bracket. They're flat. They don't have a little scallop shape to them.
Right.
So now you have a bracket that goes straight up as long as it's not very thick. Or you can put a washer in there and take the washer and put it on top of the washer. It'd be best to put the bracket down there. So you can make these as big as you want, but that's what a washer is. And this is a bigger washer, not a little skinny one. So we had to cut a little bit deeper. If you went to a skinny one like one of these washers, you wouldn't have to cut as much. See how much smaller that is? But if you put a mounting bracket in here, the bracket is easily at least 3/4 wide, if not almost 7/8. And this washer is probably 3/4 of an inch, so it's a little on the skinny side. So we can go another 10 thou all the way around and make it a bit wider for a mounting bracket, or we can leave it. Depending on what your bracket is. You don't have your bracket here. So.
Well, I don't have a bracket.
See, we're not quite 3/4 yet on this, but we have more clearance. So we got 3/4 of an inch clearance right now. It's just a matter of how big your bracket is. Most times the brackets are cut pretty thin. So I think we're all right. But if you want to make it a little bigger, we can. It's up to you. We can go another 20 all the way around bigger if you want.
No, I think it's fine.
One advantage of the milling machine is I can make it whatever I want. That looks a lot better than having just a big fly cutter going there. So, it takes more work, and I had to have a cutter. I don't know what that cost new, but I'll put it on your bill.
No thanks.
You don't like that bill? I'm sure it's no more than $100. Well, I bought it on eBay, so definitely under $100. I knew that was probably $200 or better. Here it is. Look it up. How much is it? Turtle brand. MSC. There you go. New tool. Down and find it again if I need it. Am I going to do any more of these cases next 20 years?
Maybe.
Nah.
I would say yes.
I think panheads are no longer popular. I'm moving up to M8s now.
M8.
Yeah, I'm going to M8s. Get rid of the stupid crap. Get all the dino riders all on the floor.
Right.
Well, that's right, they don't make M8 dinos. Soft tail riders. Same riders, different bike. So, now we have room for washers in here a little more. These just not room for washers with short bolts. So maybe now we can actually put a washer underneath the bolt head, maybe? I didn't cut very deep though, that's the problem. If you sink them down deeper, you can make room for the washer. But I don't like cutting any more than I have to. Okay, so I'm going to let you do the deburring along the edge. Let me give you something to screw up. So it looks like this when you're done. The edge. Instead of sharp like this one. Alright, that's it for this job.